Hi. It's me. Again. And, well, of course it's me, I bet. You'd probably be surprised to hear anybody else's voice, although you might actually be relieved to hear someone else's voice. But no, you're stuck with me. Anywho. Right, just making sure everything is all good. Right, so, heading back into the library with this one. Because although it didn't feel like I made a ton of progress, it still feels like I made some progress with this game. So, just gonna go into it. Continue. So, I got the third row thanks to, I think it was the alchemy books. So, yeah, I think this is my pile of stuff I don't know where it goes. Okay, so I was kind of working on the stairs here. Oh, alchemy. Let's see. Because I'm trying to get... I was mainly focusing on books that I could go to what is downstairs. Okay, that's summoning magic. Illusion. Illusions. Alchemy. Let's see. See, a lot of these are for things upstairs because there's like, I'm seeing ones that come under like archery and sort of philosophy and stuff. What did I just pick up? Oh, okay, that's what do they classify it as? Astrology and divination, that was it. So yeah, there's like stuff for monsterology. I suppose also I should clear off. That's summoning. Oh, that's holy magic. Right, that's my 10. This thing here, because I'm gonna need some more shelves for the monster books. Right, holy magic. This is up in this corner. I'm doing the bottom shelves because that's where I can remember which one's which already. Okay, theological research on holy magic. Is this a new shelf? It is. Okay. Summoning. I think is this side as well? Yes, it is. Okay, Encyclopedia of 10,000 Summons. That may be a new shelf. Nope. No, it's not. No, it's not. Why did... That's volume 10. Why is volume 10 all the way over there? It shouldn't be. 9, 8. So that's volume 7. Okay. Language and vocal patterns of monsters. Here's the Beast, Field Guide, Illustrated Beastry, Pictorial Guide, Dragons, Living with Monsters, Behavioral Patterns. Okay, this is a new shelf. So, what I'm going to have to do is, because I don't have the space to pick up all these books to put them down, I'm going to have to put that book here and then come back when I've got a bit more space. Okay, luckily the divination section is over here. Okay, Seer's Journal, Daily Visions of the Future, Volume 1. That goes there. Introduction to Summoning. That goes over here. I can't remember if it's a new shelf or not. Nope, it's not. It goes there. Okay. Potion, Safety, and Storage. Volume 9. That goes here. Right. Terror illusions. That could be another shelf. Illusion magic, illusionary art. Infinite hole. Yeah. Okay, so I do actually have enough room to pick up these books. None of which are for down here, so yeet, yeet, and yeet. Just so I have the space to do this. Okay, Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic. I've literally just gone through the illusion books and I couldn't remember which shelf they're on. Right. Here we go. Okay, Transtemporal Summons and the Laws of Causality. I just have to make sure it's not a shelf I already have, because I did that with the divination books. Where I realised I'd put the same collection on 2 separate shelves. Which means I'm a dingus. Right, Beginner's Guide to Modern Synthesis. Chemical synthesis recipes. Potion crafting, herbology, fae folk. I think this might be. Yeah, this is a flame shelf. Right, so volume 4. We'll go here. Woo! Right. Now what I can go and do is clear these 2 shelves because I'm gonna need them. I can just do that and pick it up. Right, so this is a volume 3. That will go there. Right. Is herbology down here? What would that come on? Yeah, it's. What am I doing? It's an alchemy codex. It's an alchemy codex. What am I doing? Okay, introduction to herbology. Right. Selection and application of targets for holy magic. Right, volume 9. So that goes there. I think therefore I am. That goes upstairs. I know for a fact that goes upstairs, so that's gonna get yeeted. Okay, how to command army of the dead. Necromancy. Here we go. Line 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Boop. Okay. Introduction to magical healing. That goes over here. Right, volume 9. So that's there. Alchemy and inflation. That's probably money, so that goes yeet. Dungeon notes, yeet. Alchemy! Right, Philosopher's Stone. Here we go. And what kind of magic works best for job hunting? Yeet. And back to the stairs. Although actually what I could do, because I have my little power thing, is if I pick up one of the books from my pile, where I have no clue where it goes, hopefully the power should tell me where it goes. So, what should I pick? was that one that had the word I had to look up? There was that word I had to look up. Would probably help if I'd actually like Therianthropic. There we go. Right, gimme this. And where does it go? Okay, it goes down here. Well, I might as well grab two of them. Basically use the power. Oh crap, that's the volume 5. 1, 2. Right, so at least if I find that, because I had to look up what Therianthropic means, because I had no clue. Right, that's divination. I know that much. Right, stealth. Because yeah, this extra power is going to come in very handy. I might actually stick with these two for a while, because just to try and get the cooldown time down on them, because as you can see they are a bit slow. Right, but yeah, I think particularly the identification one, that's gonna help a fair bit. Right, that's curses, that's necromancy, that's alchemy, divination, divination. Which is actually handy because the divination section is right in front of me. And then that's summoning magic. Right. Right, Prophecy of the Great King. You know what, just grab a second one while I'm here. No, I think I have this on a shelf already. Seer's Journal. Close to the Heavens. Here we go. Prophecy of the Advent of the Great King of Terror. Right, so I have volumes 4 and 8. Right, Animal Oracles. I think I have that on the other side. Hi, Gracie. How are you? Yep, I do. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm a little bit better than I was the other day. The other day was not the greatest. But I think I'm sort of starting to see the other side of this. Which I'm kind of relieved, because it was like I was just feeling completely drained and like empty, and it's but you know, things are starting to look a little better, I think. Or hope anyway. Right, Beastmaster, Beastmaster. I'm sure I picked this up already. Here we go. So yeah, getting better, but still got a way to go. But how are you? I'm just hoping that today kind of doesn't backfire on me, because it was like, today was a lot, I have to admit. Right, actually, now that the cooldown's done for that power, right, let me grab another one of these. Ah, multi-dimension pocket, the book about making a TARDIS. Where does that go? Right, that goes... That's an everyday? Okay, I would not have pegged that as an everyday magic. Right. Still haven't found the keys for those. Right. There is another volume of this book somewhere. Because this managing one, that's how to do a D&D party. That's how to, like, stop arguments in a D&D party. That was how I was taking it. Right, does it belong here? No, it doesn't. Damn it! Okay, yeet. Why didn't I just wait like 2 seconds? Right, where does this go? Oh, it goes over there. It goes over here. Okay, Therianthropic, that's downstairs. Alchemy? That's just across the other side because that's kitchen stuff. That's alchemy. Transfiguration. Healing. 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 Right, I've got a fair few healing books. Right, let me put the kitchen recipes one. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how long it takes me to get another row. Because there's a lot of rows that I'm only... maybe a couple of them left to do. You know what? Let me see if there's... Yeah, grab another alchemy book. Right, Alchemical Safety Manual, Handling Hazardous Materials. Oh, I just thought for a split second there I was about to get another row. But I'm still missing volume 1. Dang it! Okay. Therianthropic, the one I had to look up. Goes over here. I'm assuming that because that's where the other Therianthropic bit goes. Okay, theological research on holy magic. Okay, this is number 3. Right. let me do the alchemy book while I'm over here. Right, Fae folk. That's herbology. Where's the herbology? Herbology of the Fae folk. That goes there. Then I have a transfiguration. Which goes here. Then I've got my stack of healing books. Right. Fundamentals of healing and mana control. That is over here. That is over 9. That will go there. Okay, Grand Compendium. Again, I've only got a couple more of these to get. See, this is why I'm hoping that if I can upgrade the sort of the summoning power, because I think the next one for that is that it will give me 2 books instead of 1. Right, Reclamation of the Mind and Consciousness. So yeah, because there's a lot of shells, as I say. There's a few of them where I've only got like 1 or 2. I mean, there, prime example of that shelf there. I've only got 2 left to find. There's some of the, yeah. See there with illusion magic, I've only got 4 to find with that one. Some of the necromancy books, I've only got a certain amount. Okay. Beasties. Holy magic. Transfiguration. Alchemy. Summoning. I'm just putting everything with Therianthropy in the transfiguration, right? That's bards. Beasties. Right. Unless I got it wrong. And this isn't. Actually, now that I can. Yeah, okay, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. This goes over here. Total guide on the ecology. Oh, okay. Of course, because the spell's just for the top book. Right. So if I get a book out of the way quickly, I could feasibly use the spell for 2 books. Okay, bards. I've got another shelf. Yay! Yeah, let me see. So yeah, I now get 2 books, and the cooldown is now down by 10 seconds. See, this might be a handy one. A magic spell using the topmost book as base to cause all books in the same series to glow. So, if I've only got a couple left to find, that's going to be quite handy, I think, for locating them. then also I think the auto shelving's gonna come in. But yeah, I wanted to upgrade the grab, the sort of the pull. Because that's gonna help finish off some of the shelves, I think. Actually, why did I do that? I'm working my way through the stack. What am I doing? Okay, magical psychology of theory entropy. Okay, right shelf, wrong place. There we go. Right, summoning. That's stealth. Summoning. Okay, encyclopedia of 10,000 summons. Books of alchemy, homunculus. Creation. Okay. Actually, let me do the holy magic one because I'm standing right next to it. That's what I meant to do. I meant to actually go looking for the music for this. To see if it was available anywhere. That's what I meant to do, because it's like, I'm just vibing to the music, and it's like, I kind of want this as a playlist. That, because it was like, after I got off stream last time, it was like, right, there was something I was going to do. Because I went through my usual sort of post-stream stuff. You know, sorting out like clips and like saving a backup and all this kind of thing. And I thought there was something else I was gonna do. And I've literally just now remembered what it was. I was gonna look up the music. Insight. So if we use topmost book as a base to cause all books in the same series to glow, the glowing book or books will be easier to locate among the piles. So it lasts for 7 seconds and its cooldown is a minute. So let me pick up one where I know where it goes. So, let me see, that is... Oh, we got confused because I picked up that other book. But, I do actually need to put that away because that's an alchemy book. So it can go over here. I remembered where the forbidden creation is. So at least that can go there, right. So I have to wait for this to fire back up again, and then I can grab the rest, because it's like, I know where these go. These are archery books. Okay, so I've grabbed 4 of them. There we go. There's another 2. Because now what I can do is I can start working on that pile that I've created by the stairs. Right, I just need to remember which shelf they're on. Right, forging and using magical bows. I think this might be on the other... Yeah, I want to say they're over here. Forging and using magical bows. Here we go. Right, so I've got... Well, that one's in the wrong place for a kickoff. Right, so we have got number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. Number 9. 4. 10. 7 and 8. That's not bad. Okay, I could maybe get another row. So let me grab this. Right, there's one over there, one down there. Okay, there's 2 down there, and there's 1 up here. Okay, I'll grab that because there's another archery book anyway. That's archery. Right. Because I think if I use both of these powers in conjunction, it might help me fill out some of the rows a little bit quicker. Right. So now I have 5, 3, and 6. Right, that's an everyday household one. I don't know what that is. So I can use the other power on that. Right, longbow to short bow. Tactical applications. Oh, here we are. Leave the shadow walking. Stellar archery. That there, and then household efficiency, that goes over here. Just want to make sure I've not done the same thing I did before. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this game as well. It was something I saw a few TikToks about it. And I thought, you know what? This seems like my kind of game. So it's like, I'll give it a go. Right. Okay, so at least I've got 3. Right, where do these go? Of course they're stealth books. Is this another shelf? Because it's only given me 3 of them. 3, 2... It's another shelf! Yes! Right, you know what? Let me have the insight last a little longer. Yeah, I was unsure about it for a little bit as well, I have to admit, and then I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Okay, invisibility magic goes there because of course it does. Right, are there any of these? Codex of Stealth? Actually, where are the rest of these? Now that I've got the insight for a little bit longer. damn it, I pressed the wrong key. I wondered how long it would take for me to press the wrong button. Right, so we have 8, we have 9, and we have 7. So we are just missing 1 and 10. No, we're not, because volume 1 is there for some reason. Right, 1, 10, 3, 9. Yes! I got another row. Right, you know what? Let me try this auto shelf thing. Magical spell that instantly shelves the book or books in your hand. It is effective only on the book targeted by the crosshair at time of activation. If there are no matching books in hand, the spell will not activate. When the spell is active, it can be used repeatedly. It is active for 10 seconds with a cooldown of 100 seconds. Right, so... how does this work? Right, you know what? Let me go back to my pile. Because I'm going to use the longer insight to help me with the pile that I've sort of gathered up. Right, this I now know is summoning. No, it's not summoning, it's transfiguration. So let me get... I think I've got some pairs in this pile. Right, magic ring that steals reason. I know I've got more than one of those in here. That goes there. So, feasibly, if I just... Oh, okay, so as long as I'm in front of the right shelf, it puts the books in order for me. Yay! Okay, that's great. Because then I can use the not the insight, the shelf guide to gather up. Okay. I like that these are all interconnected. Like, no one power stands alone. Like, you can use them all together. Right, swords, axes, and spear. Actually, no. Let me keep my focus on downstairs books just now. Encyclopedia of Dragons, definitely. Alchemy. 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 Actually, since that's a 6, let me wait a few seconds for... now, okay. This is going to be interesting. Encyclopedia of Dragons. That goes there. If I grab a bunch of different alchemy books, will the auto shelf work to put them in their different shelves? Right, let me see if I can find a few more alchemy books. Okay, Romans mind reading. Alchemy? Summoning. Right, so I've got 6 alchemy books here. So... let's see, if I stand in front of the alchemy shelves and do this. Automatic shelving failed. Okay, so there's no matching books on this. So that must be what this blank shelf is. Okay, 3, 2, 5. Right, is there any book? Right, that's Transfiguration. That's Illusion. Don't know what that is, but at least it clears. I'll take it out because it clears this corner, and I might just go yeet. Right. Let's see. The Infinite Hall. Here we go. Right, so it's volume 7. So that goes there. I'm also being very careful now that I've got more powers not to press the number keys by accident. Because it was okay for me to do that before, it's not now. Because before, it did nothing. But now, I have powers. I'm just looking at the number in the corner, it's like 8 shelves. But I've put away over 500 books. Right, to the pile. Right, Foundations of Metaphysics. Start me off. Right, where the hell do these go? Right, they go up. Right, run. Run. Okay, these go over here. Oh, they're philosophy books. Okay. One, two. Oops. I can't count. There we go. Right. Once again, to the pile. Because initially this was my pile of books of like, right, I just picked them up at random. I have no idea where they go. Right, memory transfer. I have a couple of those. Right, let me pull back. See if I can grab a few more of all these before it runs out. Right, you know what? I've got myself a decent stack. Right. Oh, they go up there. Okay. Okay, they go up. There are books? Okay, I never would have figured that out. I wouldn't have got that in a month of Sundays. Okay, monsters, summoning, stealth, healing, illusion, Summoning. Stealth. I mean, Shadow Mages has got to be stealth. Now, here's a question. I am directly opposite. Okay, it doesn't work if I'm upstairs. Okay, so I've got to be still relatively close to the shelf. I was wondering if it might work from a distance. Right. Have I already got something about shadow cloning? Right, I just want to double check this is actually, yeah, it's a summoning book. Might as well grab a couple extra. But yeah, I'm liking how these are all, like, you can use these powers all together. You know, I like that combination. Ah, here we are. Okay, healing and mana control. That is over here. I want to say it's down here. Yep. I'm actually starting to remember where some of the books are. Being a ninja. Okay, summoning. Right. Hello, AJ. How are you doing? Oh, hi. Oh, excuse me. Right, living with monsters. I think that's on this side. Yay, it is. Okay, right, that's a warrior book. Summoning, archery, So, the books being on the floor is kind of the point, if that makes sense. So in this game, you are the librarian of I'm not sure if you're like the actual librarian or like someone who works in the library. But basically, you are entrusted with care of the books in this place, in this university. But unfortunately, there was a little bit of a problem. With a fairy getting in. And it's caused a bit of trouble. By which it's taken all the books and put them on the floor. So... So now... Yeah, once I've got this stack away, I'll take you back down to... Because see that? There's a letter here, right? Where in the middle of the screen. I'll take you back down there, and it's basically, it explains what you've got to do. So actually, okay, that's an upstairs book. So, but then the rest are downstairs books. Right, so, let me go back to this. So, you have been given a letter by Principal Merlin of the University of Celeste Hall. So yes, a fairy has got into the library and basically chucked all the books everywhere and caused a big old mess. And it is now your job, as the librarian, to put all the books back. And each book... Oh yeah, you are definitely getting in your steps doing this. For sure. You are getting your steps in doing this. So, yeah. So how it works is I put these books back in the shelves. They each have their own sections. There are 2 maps either side of the stairs that tell you where the books go. Or I now have this handy little spell that tells me where the books go. Because there are some you can kind of get an idea from their title. Others involve a bit more guesswork. Right, Seer's Journal. Here we are. So yeah, you are guided by these 2 maps here. This is the map for the first floor, which is the floor we are on. This one here. And then over here is the map for upstairs. And of course each section is labelled dependent on where they go. Okay, holy magic, holy magic. So yeah, they all go into different categories. That's divination. And they also all go in a specific place on their shelves. Now I think you can pick whatever shelves they go on, but you still have to put them in a specific order because each one is labelled. But there's also an extra trick in that, because most of the books are 1 to 10, as you'll see here. But some are only 1 to 5, and then there's some are only 1, 2, and 3. So that's also another thing you've got to figure out, especially when you're first starting. It's like, right, where did these all go? Because there are some, as I say, there's only... Again. Right, transfiguration, is that down here? Yes, it is. Summoning magic for beginners.
And also the glow tells you whether you've got it right. So a gold glow is it's in the perfect place. Right. Let's actually have a look, because I've got another summoning. So, this is position 9. I have volume 8. So if I put it in there, I get a slightly different glow, which is a kind of reddish one. So, that tells me right shelf, wrong place. Right. Now, I'm assuming this one is a holy magic. Okay, it is. Okay, do I not have... Okay, that must be the last holy magic shelf then. Okay, why didn't it... For some reason it didn't put that book up on there, even though it should have. Right. Now, Shadow Mages. I was gonna say that. I put that down the bottom there. Because yeah, where I got stuck with the different book numbers was this section, actually. Because I didn't figure out a lot of them that should be over here. Because they're only 1 through 5. I initially put them over here, which is 1 through 10. It wasn't until I got some of the higher numbers that I actually realised that it's like, oh, hang on. This is a 10, this needs to be on a bigger shelf. Right. Because when I just started doing this, I just took a whole bunch of books at random. And it was like, okay, let's see if I can figure out where these go. And these are the ones I got wrong. This is my little pile of ones I got wrong. So now that I have these spells that will tell me where they go, I can hopefully figure that out. Right. Let me grab some of these. You know what, actually, let me... Because I don't have a long time for this, so let me do... So... The power I have in the corner... Yeah, I need Danhausen. Maybe Danhausen's the one that cursed the library. Maybe Danhausen sent the fairy. Because no one paid him human monies for things. Because you do have to pay Danhausen in human monies. Yeah. Right, that took me too long, so now the cooldown's in effect. Right, now there is a section on Otherworld at the back here. So maybe that's where I need to put this. Okay. Right. Yeah, just pay the money, go away. Right, those are both divination books. Ghosts and Servants, that's necromancy. That's curses. Otherworld. Clairvoyant, so it's divination. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different categories, and yeah, one of them is curses. So maybe I can learn a counter curse against Danhausen. Although I wouldn't want to do that because I like Danhausen. You know, I like Danhausen. Right, I know where that one goes. I know where that one goes. Right, Mastery of Mimicry. Where the smeg does that go? Okay, that goes downstairs. That's upstairs. Right, this is obviously on a 10 shelf because that's volume 9. Right, Mimicry, it says go downstairs. Maybe the fairy did anger Danhausen. Maybe it was the fairy who didn't pay Danhausen. Right, so you have to be relatively close to the shelf for it to work. Okay, so I do have to be close. Now, is that something that the distance... No, it's just the cooldown and the active time. Okay. You know what? Let me see where some of these are. Crap. Yay. Now there was another one up here. Can you use this one? Oh, okay, so there's only 3 of them. That's handy. Right, where do these go? Okay, they go up there. Now, hopefully, because there's only 3 of them, this should be another shelf, which means I get another level up point. Yes! Right, I want to see what this minor magic is, so let me unlock that. Okay, all major magic has been unlocked. Why can't I unlock... Oh, these are the chests. Okay. I probably should have checked that before I went and clicked. But at least now I have all the other powers. Right, holy magic. That's home. Otherworld, necromancy, alchemy, necromancy, illusion, beasties, divination, necromancy. Right, what are the ones? Right. Right, otherworld. What's the other world I have? Demanding fresh graduates with 10 years experience. That sounds about right. You know what, let me grab this kitchen magic one. Right, this is everyday magic. Now, do I already have the kitchen magic? The rest of these are all downstairs. Right, I just want to check. Right, yeah, these are holy magic. Right, fundamentals. 8, 6, and 10. Hey! Let's put them together. Right, illustrated bestiary. The beastie books are over here. Divination. You know what? Let me just take that away because that's just bugging me. That's sitting there. Right. Prophecy of the no, Advent King of Terror. Yep. So that's over here. Right. Oh yeah, I heard about this game because it was. Like, I will admit, I don't know what's going on. It's like, I do not understand this whole sort of... Right, let me do the other one. How all these sort of, like, games and everything all works. It's like, I have no clue. I have no clue. I recognize the team names, and that's it. So, trying to get me to understand anything to do with basketball beyond that, you might have to take a bit of time. Right, illusionary arts. Sovereignty of the five senses. That's my number 10. Ah, here we are. That is number 8. And then, because these are all... Actually... Let me just add a couple more necromancy books, why not? And this is the necromancy section. Ah, cool. Okay. Companion necromancy. Okay, arts of management and maintenance. That might be around this side. Yes, it is. Right, what have we got here? Right, ones I don't know, so yeet. Right, that's holy magic. Basically Danhausen and Curse the New York Knicks who haven't won. They haven't won since the 70s? I thought they were like one of the best teams. Shows how much I know. Or maybe it's just because they're like one of the most well known. Okay, Seer's Journey, Visions of the Future. That is number 7. Okay, Foundations of Necromancy. On the Fixation and Severance of Souls. Yeah, well, no, it's like, let's say, I know the team names, but beyond that, I know nothing. Or, like, next to nothing. Hypnosis. Right, protection of the senses, that's what I wanted. Okay, healing and mana control, that's around the corner, I know that much. Holy light. that is volume 9. Now hopefully, there we go. That's how it should work. Most New York teams are well known yet very annoying. Is that a thing that's just sort of like built up, or is it like a sort of glory hunter thing? Like, because that happens a lot. Right, alchemy. Right, that has given me 4, 2, and 5. Right, it's one of these elemental transmutation. Okay, where do these go? Phosphorus stone, fish ingredients. Herbology of the Fey Folk. Toxin brewing. Chimera synthesis. Okay, so they go there. Oh. Right, so let me grab these two, because then did I put those in the wrong place? Books of alchemy, books of alchemy, books of alchemy. I did. I put them in the wrong place. Right, 9, 2, 1, and 3. Okay, on the east, New York teams are very annoying. You hear about them every single week. The year win or lose. New York media. Yeah, okay, so it's just that sort of they're everywhere and you can't escape kind of thing. Is it that kind of idea? That sounds like a bard book. That's an archery book. Okay, so it's an what's the term? Overexposure. You know, I can understand that. It's like if you're not a fan of the sport and it's kind of everywhere. Yeah, I can understand that would get a bit annoying. You know, when you have to sort of go through all the rigmarole of it, and it's like, right, archery, necromancy. You know what? Right, hang on. 4, 5. Let me keep a hold of 10, because if I use this, that tells me where 8 and 9 are. let me put away the archery books. Right, longbow to shortbow. That might be over here, actually. Okay, no it's not. Okay, Hunter's Archery Manual Volume 5. Boom. Okay, tactical applications. That goes there. Right, let me pull up the compendium of... Right. Oops, 10's in the wrong place. 10, 8, 9, and 5. Leveled up! I'm at 10 rows! I'm at 10 rows. I'm at 10 rows. Yeah, see, this is where... So, I'm kind of wondering, with American newspapers, in particular, where is, like, your sports section? Because in a lot of UK newspapers, the sports pages are at the back of the newspaper. So I kind of wondered what it was like over in the US with those papers. It's like, is it the same? Is it a similar idea to here? Is it like it's a set section in pretty much every newspaper, like across the board? It's like, right, this is where the sports stuff goes. Because as I say, with a lot of UK newspapers, and this goes for local and national. Okay, in Canada it depends to see. Oh, okay. Because over here it's very much a case of at both like local and national level, the right, sovereignty of the 5 senses as well. So yeah, at a local or national level, the sports stuff is generally at the back of the newspaper. And if you're more interested in reading the sports, that's handier, because what you can do is you can start from the back of the paper and then just read it that way, which I have seen people do. I've seen people do that quite a lot, where they will go from the back of the paper rather than the front, because they want to read the sports stories first. See, part of me thinks by doing this I would be not too bad at this part of being a librarian. But then I sort of realised, I might actually be terrible at being a librarian. Some places like Saskatchewan, you get 8 pages of local football, not European football, in the sports section along with other sports as well. Yeah, see, football's the main sport here, and then there's like a few rugby teams and... Right. Summoning Grimoire. Ah, here we are. Ah, no, right. Let me pull that out. And use this to get the last 2. 1, 7, 8, and I've got another row. Right. Let me grab that one. You know what? Give me the insight for a lot longer. And the auto shelving. Yeah, I like that these powers all work together. Right, actually, let me see if I can grab a couple more of these. Any more? Damn it, I think there were and I missed them. If they're on this table, I'm stuffed. Right, let me grab that. Healer. Encyclopedia of Dragons. That back on. Damn it. Yeet. Right, let me put the holy light book away. Encyclopedia of Dragons. Right, Dark Sonata. I think that's a bard book. Yeah, it is. Because I've already got it. Right. Birth Curse. Curses. Let's see if I can't fill a shelf in one go. Okay, Montreal, before you get 8 to 10 pages in the Montreal Canadiens. Since then, you're getting 9 pages or less on every one list are 3 Montreal soccer teams, women's hockey, Canadian Football League team, Montreal Alouettes. So Montreal Canadiens, that's ice hockey? Okay, yay, I got it right. I got the ice hockey one right. Ah! they're in the right space. Yeah, and it will probably not surprise you that the only way I was able to figure out the Montreal Canadiens were ice hockey is because of heated rivalry. Sorry. It's because of heated rivalry. Right, archery, alchemy, summoning. Why am I watching that? Okay. I saw clips on TikTok of like the first couple of episodes, and I got intrigued, you know, and then I got even more intrigued when I was sort of seeing people commenting on it and saying, you know, in terms of it being an adaptation of the books, it's actually pretty good. And then when I looked into it some more, there was the name of an actor that came up called Francois Arnault, who plays Scott Hunter. Now, I've been a fan of his since he was in The Borgias. So that's what kind of sold it for me. It was like, okay, I rate this guy pretty highly as an actor. So if he's in this, it might be worth me giving it a go. So that's how I ended up starting to watch it. Because it was that I heard good things about it, and then I recognised the name of one of the actors that was in it. So that's how I got into it. I'm a Vergoon. Oh, that's very kind of you. So yeah, it was a bit sort of... Okay, people are saying this is a good adaptation. That's a good start. When you hear good things about it, you know, because you get some of them and it's like, oh, you know, it's an okay adaptation, or it's not great, or... Because usually I find, and I don't know if everybody else is the same, but when things get adapted, you always want to see either the really, really good ones, because a lot of the time they're actually quite rare, or the really, really bad ones, to see how bad it actually is. Or is that just me? Because you want to see the good ones, because it's like, finally, someone's got it right. And then you want to see the bad ones on the idea of, right, how bad is this? Kind of idea. But again, that could just be me. Okay, Grand Compendium of Curses. I'll come back to that. I've not got very many of those left to get. A mix of both. Yeah, I sort of thought that, because a lot of them kind of fall in the middle ground, I think, with adaptations. You get them, they're either like like fantastically brilliant. They're like really good. And then you get some of them that are just kind of a bit meh. And then you get the ones that are bad. Right, Chimera Synthesis. That's this one. Right, theological research on holy magic. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm not the only one who kind of feels that way. Where it is sort of like, you almost want them to either be really good or really bad. Because then you get different kinds of enjoyment out of them. I find. Is this a new shelf? No. Where does this go? Yeah, it goes here, but what have I done? Have I put things on... Have I done the same thing again? Where I had... I think I did, because I think that maybe belongs on the other side. It does, it belongs on the other side. I'm an idiot. Right, now I can put this on a shelf. Because I have a shelf to put it on! Right. There we go. Right, I've not got very many of these to find. So, right, there's 2 up here, and then 1... Right, there's 1 over here, and then if I just do that, that gives me the last one. I like that I can use these powers in conjunction with each other, and then I can just do that. And now I'm at 13 rows. Right. Hang on, I saw an archer book. That's holy magic. Healing. Holy magic, illusion, alchemy, bestiary, summoning, holy magic. Holy magic. Right. Illustrated bestiary. Now, I think the creatures of land and sea. Yeah, they're over here. Next up is illusion, which is a section over here. Right, sovereignty over the 5 senses, which is this one here. Okay, summoning is over here. Okay, healing. I'm also trying to go by what is on the actual spine of the book itself. Does it give me an idea? So look for familiar patterns in the books. Right, fundamentals. Is this going to be another full shelf? It is! It is. I've got another full shelf. I've got another full shelf. Right. Right, the Book of Arcane Bows. Right, this is volume 2. Actually, give me this. Downstairs. Right. Quick. Because then this is another full shelf. Yes. Right, that's archery. Beasties. Beasties. Illusion. Beasties. Transfiguration. Beasties. No, why did I pick that one up? I didn't pick that one up. Right, alchemy. Prophecy. An illusion. Oh yeah, there's some type of there's some injuries you just see them or even like hear about them and you immediately like flinch. Oh, hang on. Angelic Self-Rating. I think that might be a new shelf, actually. Right, so let me show you that. This might be a new shelf. I think what I need to do, actually, is clear all of these. Even if it's just a case of just chuck the books on the floor at this point, just to make sure I've got the shelves clear. I probably should have done that to start with, actually. Right, Transfiguration. Groin injuries, no. See, with me, it's the ones where, that involve the joints. Those direct, like, joint injuries, you know, when someone, like, sort of pops out their shoulder or, like, their knee or something like that. Those are the ones that make me flinch. And then obviously involving, anything involving like the eyes and the jaw as well. But yeah, anything directly involving joints, and I'm like, bleh, no. Right, Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic. Oh, I've not got many of those left to get. Hee. Right, 4, 1, 7, and 10.
Fae folk. Oh, actually, not got many of those left either. So hang on, let me use this. Far end. See if I can. Yeah. Why did I walk into that? That was dumb. Yeah, I mean, obviously I mean joints in the body, not the other kind. Herbology of the Fae folk. I'll grab a couple of other ones that I can. Pop in on the way down. Art of hiding one's presence. That sounds like stealth. Right, got that. Was he? I'm surprised. Actually, I'm not surprised he would pay someone to do that. Although part of me is a little surprised, because you would think that would be the kind of thing that he would want to have, like, total control over. You know? You would think that would be something that he would be very particular about. Oh, I never did the archery book. Right, let me do the monster book, then do the Fae books. I can always shelf those. Right, living the monster. I think that's on this side. Yes. Right, 3 rows to level up this time, right? 45 for 10. Yeah, I mean, he seems like the kind of guy who would look after his people. You know, like, he would make sure that all of his staff are sort of looked after, and he doesn't, like, shortchange them or anything. That's everyday magic. That's summoning magic. That's philosophy. I forget which side that is, but I have a spell for that. Right, otherworld, that's up here. Philosophy, that's up here. Mystery fiction, that's up here. Metaphysics, I have that already. Anatomy of the bow and arrow. That's necromancy. That's warrior. Right, warrior is over the other side of here. Yeah, I mean,
That's gonna be a hell of an icebreaker to have on your resume. So, like, what did you do in your previous job? Oh, okay. You know, transferable skills. Okay, that's not one. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I already had one of those. Right, necromancy, that's summoning. Right, philosophy. Which side of the... Right, philosophy is on the other... Right, psychology is this side. Philosophy is the other side. Right, philosophical studies in magic. Ah, foundation of metaphysics. Yeah, I mean, you would think that would be a hell of a conversation starter on your resume. You know, to say that you've done that as a job and... where's that other one? Philosophical studies, there we go, just pop that there. Right, otherworld. That is this middle section here. Right. I'm just gonna clear these shelves. While I'm here. So that I can actually use them. Right, hang on. Philosophy, that might actually be... Yeah, right, that's... Right, art and reality, know where that goes. Right, mystery fiction. Oh, of course, over here, right. That's summoning. That's alchemy. Yeah, it'd be a great conversation starter to have. Oh, right, let's try and spell it right. You know what? I'm just gonna do these in order. Right, so. Necromancy. Ah. I don't know where that goes. Or that one. Or that one. Hoping these are all upstairs books. Sorry, how to change art drawn into reality. Right, that's everyday magic. Ah, okay, right. I'm hoping this is where the 2 spell will come in handy. Yeah. Right. I don't know where some of these go because I picked them up when I was clearing the shelves. Actually, oh, I've got points to level up actually. Right, level them all up. So yeah, the minor magic is the keys. I don't know where I'll find the keys though. That's the thing. Right, psychology, transfiguration, that's music. See, I wish I could jump down. I feel like that would save a lot of time. I was just able to jump. Right, summoning is this side. Succubus. I saw that. Succubus summoning. Right. Alchemy. Chronicle of the Forbidden Creation. Potions. Ah, Chronicle of the Forbidden Creation. Here we go. Right. That one goes up there, right? Okay. Because there's still actually quite a few categories I don't have any books in. Because it was like I was focusing on the ones. I was focusing on downstairs, so I kind of ignored the upstairs. Oh, Otherworld. Okay. World without a demon lord. There we go. There's the other one. What else can I grab? Magic. Curses. Archery. Alchemy. Let me take the herbology one over. So I think I'll go up getting near to finishing that. Right. Compendium of Archery. Ah, Grand Compendium of Archery, Volume 5. Right. Heretic Blade Arts, that is over here. I need to clean off some of these shelves. To pop these
Another shelf is done. Right, anatomy of a bow and arrow. Is that in the right? Nope. You've got to be careful, I noticed, when you're placing some of these books, because sometimes it can put it in the wrong spot, and you don't realise it straight away. Okay, Dark Sonata, that is music. Codex of Transfiguration? Let me grab some more. Right, this is a 10. So, let me use 3. Right. Oops, 7's in the wrong place. 8 and 10. That's not bad for a kind of quick run. Okay, herbology. There can't be many more of those left. I do wish I could just jump down. It would save me a lot of time. Right, then there's one. Archery. I'm probably nowhere near it. Right, how far away am I? Okay, I wasn't as far away as I thought. Okay. We have 2, 1, 5, and 9. Right. Okay. This is gonna make getting those 3 shelves a lot easier. I should go back to the pile. Because these are the ones I kind of started with. Plus, if I can get these stairs clear, then all fair and good. Right, correlation of magic and emotion. I've come across that a few times.
This is what happens when it takes too long to pick up the books. Oh, I've got all but one of them. Right, let me pop that back. And then I think the one I'm missing is upstairs. So if I go to the top of the stairs and then just wait for... Okay, cooldown is over. Oh, there's 2 books. Far corner. Right. That's the lock. Right. Where am I going? Up there. See, using the powers in conjunction with one another. Because then, there's the little final piece in the puzzle what I should be able to do is just do that. No, I'm missing one! No! Damn it, where's book 5? I knew there was one upstairs. I thought I was gonna have the glorious moment of auto-shelving a full stack. No. Right, let's see if I can actually do that. Using all the powers, see how long it takes me to do a full stack. Right, what categories do we have downstairs? Okay, monsterology, astrology and divination, curses and dispels, bard and magic, necromancy, transfiguration, magic artifacts and enchanting, stealth, illusion magic, summoning magic, healer and healing magic, holy magic, destruction magic, alchemy and potion making. Right. Right, let me go for this one. Art is sublime because it has no answer. Now, it's an art book, so I already know where it goes. So that means I'm not gonna have to... I'm just making this slightly easier for myself because I know where it goes. Okay, I'm a little concerned that it was very easy to find 5 of the books. Okay. Oh, damn, it's one off. Okay, looking for a bluish book with some gilding around the edge. Right, let me just double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes! I've got them all! I I have all 10. I have all 10. Right. Can I do the pretty thing of auto-shelving a full lot? Right, I have a blank shelf over here. This is the art section. Yes! I got it. 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 Right, this is what... Right, actually, let me... Before I do anything else, let me clear off all of these other shelves. Because otherwise it's going to be annoying to try and place some of these when there's like unclear shelves. Right, you know what? Study of magic law, where does that go? I was going to say, I know it's somewhere upstairs. Is there any more of this? Okay. That should be the rest of the stealth magic guides, because that power summons... Yeah, right, okay, the power summons 4 books, and it only gave me 3. So I'm hoping... Right, complete guide to stealth magic. Yep, that's another shelf. Dark Berserker and the Great Sword. I'm pretty sure that's a warrior book. That. Sometimes I go up here very quickly. I knew there was still a shelf I had to clear. Right, let me at least try. Right, yeah, I was right. Yeah, alchemy. Right, this is the philosophical side. The psychology is the other side. And then potion book. And that goes downstairs. Okay, so I'm getting more complete shelves now. I still have no idea where these keys are. I'm actually at the point where I'm sort of wondering is worth, right? Can I? Probably not. Just trying to do that thing of like doing the auto shelving. Yeah, it was not far enough. I wasn't close enough. Right, Encyclopedia of World Potions. distance. Yeah. So there's definitely a distance limit on the auto shelving. Right, you know what? Let's grab some mystery books. Them all upstairs. Oh, there aren't any. Okay, this is a 5-part. This is what I was hoping for. That actually this would the sort of leveling up the gathering spell would give me an easy way to complete the 5s. Yay! Right. Monsters. Summoning. That's art, I can do that on the way down. Alchemy. Beasties. Alchemy. Archery, I can do that on the way down. Metaphysics, that goes over there. I know that much. Everyday magic, that's up here. And archery, that's up here. Right. Right. Now which side did I put the Creatures Land and Sea on? Ah, here we are. Volume 9. Okay. That's indication and survival. Ah, language and vocal patterns. Here we go. Okay, summoning, that is down here. Book of Summoning and Contracts. Here we are. Again, a lot of the time I'm just trying to match the shade of the books. Might as well get the last 2. Haha! Oh, right. Beginner's Guide to Modern Synthesis. That might be one of the 5s. Yes, it is. Actually, where's the last one? Okay. Or is this the last one? No, because I've still got... Okay, I've still got one to find. And everything else is back upstairs. So I'm wondering how the keys come into it. Because it says I have to unlock a chest. It's like, oh, how do I... Okay, everyday magic. Is that a 10? Oh, it is a 10. Okay, how to change drawn art into reality. Now, the art books are... I'm just waiting for 5 to cool down and then I can grab the rest. Right. 4, 7, 1, and 6. What have I got? I've got 2, okay. Oh, shelving. But you know what? Just do that and then that's them all sort of relatively together now. So I just need to
change over my charging cables. There we go. Right. There we go. That's it. No, because as a second screen, I'm using my tablet, so I had to switch over cables. Right. There we go. Right. I'm back again. Right. Metaphysics is over on the other side. La 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 la. Philosophers, philosophical. Foundations of metaphysics. I might start doing that just now. It's like if I have that power and there's less than 5 books that I need to gather, it's like I'm just as quick just using the power to get the row finished. Right, then we have archery. Right, stellar archery. Resonance of bows and arrows. There we go. And the art of the arrow. That's number 10. Yeah, because I can't open those. Right, that's illusion. Guess that's divination. That's archery. Why did I do that? Right, that's beasties. Right, mystery. Beasties, I think. Transfiguration, summoning. Psychology. Right. Psychology is over on the other side. I want to say this one is divination. So, let me... Okay, it is. Right, where illusion ends and reality begins. Okay, summoning. See, I'm starting to recognize some of the book designs. Right, transfiguration. This could be a new shelf. No, it's not.
These two, I think, are both. The Field Guide to Monsters, that's definitely. Okay, so they're actually both on this shelf. And they, you know what? Let's see. Okay, I think this is a 5. It's on the shelf. Right, I need to go and clear the books that are over here. Right, psychology, illusion. Right, summoning I can do. I just need to remember where the... Okay, this is number 5. Okay, forging magical items, not a clue. Right, that one goes up there. Go, 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 go. Yay! Right, Witch's Hymnal. Not a clue. Right, the one I definitely do know is the illusion. Oh, hang on, psychology. Right, Witch's Hymnal. Where does that go? Oh, of course. Music. Of course a hymnal goes in the music section. I am an umpty. My favourite. The Witch's Hymnal. Yeah, why not? Right. Oh, hang on. Scene depiction. That's art. Wrong shelf. Oh, no. Okay. I thought you meant that was like my favorite. Okay, this is volume 9. Well, I'm afraid if you want it, you're gonna have to get the game. Right. I think this goes in the Beastie section. No, it doesn't. Where does it go? Oh, it goes over there. Okay. Guess I'll grab a few extra while I'm at it. Right, 6 goes there. 7 goes... No. 3 goes there. 7 there. 10 there. 9 there. Right. illusion that goes downstairs. I do not have very many of these. It'd be nice if I was paid by game companies with the human monies. I would definitely like to be paid in human monies. But I am not good enough to be paid in the human monies. But I would like to get to the point where I am. Nope, truth. Tis truth. Oh, I'm just missing number 10. Dang it. Well, I got most of the shelves, so who cares? Right. Clearing the shelves upstairs, that's what I was doing. Right, what have we got here? Arcane Court, Dungeon of the Abyss. Right, I've already got a thing with dungeons over here. There's some dungeon books over here, so I can safely put that there, because with that being a 6, it's a right. Okay. Oh, arcane. Oh, okay. Actual like arcane court. Right. Proceed to the arcane court. 10, 9, 8, 7, and then let's go over here. Now that's a 3, so I'm gonna have to try it on both, unless I've already got. Let me try it. Okay, it's a 3. Right, arts, romance, necromancy, archery. Right, that goes up there. I know that much. Music, archery, art, divination, warrior, artifacts. Right, I'm just gonna do these in order. Right. Revelations for the Chosen Listener, Volume 3. Music. This being a 1, it could... Oh no. I have... Right, necromancy. Art of management and maintenance. Okay, again, with this being a 3. Okay. Check it. Right. And the other stuff is upstairs. Right. First up, we have... Okay, the Warrior's Creed. Now that might be on the other side. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Warrior's Creed. Right. That goes there. Okay, Arrow of the Shattered Knee. Might as well get the rest. If we can. Right. Fundamentals. Compendium. Bow and Arrow. Stellar Archery. Arrow of the Shattered Knee. Here we are. Okay, art these two art books. They belong over here, right. Draw moving characters, beginner level. Okay, art collection, no one can understand. Is this a new shelf? Yes, it is. This is a new shelf. And then romance novel. Actually, I've not used Insight in a while. Ah! Too quick. So I'm gathering up the Fire King and the Ice Queen. This book gathering spell is making things very good now. It's speeding things up. Okay, Pact Beneath the Stars. Actually, let's see if I can't find any more just romance books in general. Sort of round here. Because then I can use the auto shelf. Do them. Because this auto shelf power is very handy. Okay, I'm at 8. Try that one. And that one, right. See what happens. Right, all romance books. Yay! Right, that's a warrior book. That's a warrior book. Healing. Warrior. Warrior. Healing. Well, that goes over here. That's like really close. Necromancy, illusion, alchemy, monsters. Right, field guide to monsters. Probably shouldn't have done that, knowing I've only got a couple of spaces left. Right. Oh, I wasted it. I could have got them all. Is that a warrior book? No! It's an equipment book. That would have maybe taken me a little bit of time to figure out. Right. Size number. Nope. That one. Yeah, right position, wrong shelf. There we go. That's better. That's a bit better. Right. Alchemy. Chronicle of the Forbidden Creation. That's this one here. Then these are all upstairs books. So what else can go upstairs? Dungeon. Psychology. Archery. Art. Archery. Dungeon? I'll see if this is a dungeon book. Easiest way to do this. Turn around. Okay, yes it is. It's a dungeon book. It's another shelf. I'm about to fill another shelf. Yes. Right. This one is art. Oh. Oh, I hate that feeling. I think I'm gonna sneeze and then I don't. Okay, archery. Applied archery tactics. I don't think that's on this side. Psychology is that side. Mentality of the weak, bark the most. Right, this is indicating to me that that's 2. Penny dungeon resources. This is art. Okay, art and magic circles. Here we go. 3, 4, 5. And then these 3 are all warrior books. Right, Dark Berserker and the Great Sword. Scion of the Axe God. And then oh, new shelf. Right, healing. That's art. Dungeon. Artifacts. Art. Alchemy. Illusion. It's interesting how some of the books are like really very close to their shelves. Right. Living paintings. Do I have that already? Yes, I do. Right, that can go there. Okay, dungeon resources. Where are you? It's a history book. Right, the Compendium of Dungeon Resources. Number 4. Okay, alchemy, that's downstairs. That's downstairs. Drawing moving characters. That is up here. That's downstairs. That's downstairs. Okay, between blade and spell. Here we are. Everything else is downstairs. See what I can take. Alchemy. See. Just all about what I can. If I'm going upstairs, what I can take up, and then if I'm going downstairs, what I can take down. Okay. Forbidden creation. That is this shelf here. Oh, there's a. Damn it! There's a warrior book. Chemical tools and laboratory apparatus. That goes there. Okay, lexicon of curses. Try it on a 3. No, it's it. Right. Oh, I missed that. Oops. Right, well, since I'm here. Yeah, I was right. That's a warrior book. Right. The next 3 are all illusions. Right. Truths of the Imaginary. Volume 1. Seduction magic. I know that's over the other side. I've seen it often enough. Actually, let me grab a few more of those just to fill up the shelf a little bit. Actually, something I'm gonna do. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is so... Oh, I'm leaving it like this. I'm leaving it like this. This is so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Even in the corner. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Okay, high purity essences. Ah. Right, foundations of magical item crafting materials. again, because this is a 1, I need to check what I've already got. Okay, yeah, it's oh, this is so pretty! Right, monsters, warrior. That's upstairs, I know that much. That's warrior. That's warrior. That's summoning. Mystery? Dragons. Art. I'm only looking for ones that are upstairs. Right, psychology. Although I do realise I've got ones involving dragons. Dragons and beasties. Right, Encyclopedia of Dragons. Okay, Field Guide to Monsters. I can never remember which side that's on. Okay, that is number 10. Okay, summoning. Nope, wrong space. Right. Okay, upstairs books. Right, that's a romance book. That's another world book. And that's a romance book. Right, armor and muscle. Here we are. Okay. Prevention/combat technique. No, I think the Warriors Creed one is over the other side. Yes. Okay, now skip the everyday. Right. Techniques for returning to drawing to a previous step. Ah, here we are. Number 3. No, I think the rest of these are all. Yeah, they're all over the other side. Now I think this might be a finished row. Oh, it will be. Finished row. Right, psychology is the other side. I don't think I have this already. Principles and analysis. No, I don't. Right, well, since I've already started to fill out more of this side, let me do that. Right. Other world. And then these are romance novels. Right, Senior and the Beast. That's up there. Kiss Rotten Spells is down there, okay. And then Mystery. Now, I'm gonna wait a second till the book gathering's back, because then that'll tell me if this is a 10 or a 5. It's 10, because it's given me 9 and 8. Right, so this goes on one of these shelves. Right, we have 9. 3, 8, 6, and 1. Right, Otherworld. Dungeon? Let's see. You know what? Give me the necromancy. Curses. That's romance. Transfiguration. Warrior. Illusion. Alchemy. Right. I like how it also separates the upstairs book and downstairs books. Right, so these are the upstairs books. Dark Berserker and the Greatsword. Volume 7. Because I've noticed, depending on how you come at it, depends on whether or not it will actually see the thing in the right spot. Right. Okay. Does that not go there? Where does that go? Oh, that was a side book. Right. Yeah, dungeon creatures. And then these are all downstairs, so what else can go downstairs? Okay, Transfiguration can go downstairs. Summoning artifacts. Necromancer. Right. I'm still no closer to finding the keys. Okay, curses. Try this yeah, okay, that's the thing. Right. Ritual design guidelines for the practice of necromancer. We have 5 and we have 9. Okay, theory of transfiguration. Number 7. Beastification and threshold of madness. Number 8. Artifacts. That is the section over here. Right, let me just see. Okay, so that's a 3. Right. Yes! Another shelf! I'm now at 31 shelves. Okay. Crafting visual and auditory illusions. Number 9. Actually, you know what? Let me bring that back and do that. And complete another shelf. Right. Summoning. Summoning and controlling catastrophic entities. And then... right. Is this one of the 10s, or is it... Synthesis red. Here we Okay. Making progress. Definitely making some progress. We're up to 32 shelves. Which I don't think is too bad. This library is insanely pretty at night. Right. Let me see if I can do... Right, that's... I went and pressed the thing. Right, teachings of the great philosophers of magic. Right, which side is philosophy again? Right hand side. I really should write it down. So that I know, like, if I'm looking from the top of the stairs, it's like, right, where am I going? Right, that's a dungeon book. Divination. Philosophical studies of magic. Because I see some of the books can be really close by. Right, kitchen magic, that's across the other side. Psychology, that's over the other side. Holy magic. Summoning. That's summoning. That's holy magic. Summoning monsters. Right. Powerlessness and responsibility sharing. I got that already. I do. Okay, that's handy. Right. Handy kitchen. That's over here. Now I might have some of these already. Yes, I do. Yes, another row finished. To the College of Monsters, that's here. Okay, that's strange. Right, animal oracles. I don't know if that's something I already have. Constellations, Crystal Tome, Abyss of Tarot, Seer's Journal, animal oracles. Are all summoning. Okay, transtemporal summons and the law of causality. celestial holy magic, which is over here. Right, that is number 9. Right, spells of holy light. Oh, hang on. There's 10 as well. Oh, I was looking right at it. Oh, I'm an umpty. Oh. Good grief. Right. Chanted verses. I kind of want to take that as music. So. This is where I completely forget where they all were. I don't have 10. Right. I still have it. Where? Ah. Right. That's that one done. Right. Illusion. Healing. Artifacts. Necromancy. Summoning. Illusion. Alchemy. Summoning. Stealth. Items. Oops. Okay. Fundamentals of summoning. Or fundamentals of otherworldly contracts, rather. Right. Alchemy. Potions, phosphorus stone. Nope, nope. Those are full. Ah, here we are. Okay. Illusion. Sovereignty over the 5 senses. I've done it again. I've went and clicked it thinking I had 6 in the shelf, and it would give me that. Hang on. Did I actually get it right? I did. I'm a dingus, I can't count. I'm a dingus who cannot count. Right, summoning. Theory and practice of something. Here is something from another world. Okay. Necromancy. I've been over here for a while. Okay, rituals for calling and commanding the dead. Nope, wrong way. Artifacts is this way. Artifacts that change the world. And then we have seduction magic, which I think is over this side. Yes. And then introduction to magical healing. So I've had them going through some of these sections and I've still got empty shop. Right, this section is completely empty. Right, so I need to find something that goes over in that section because that one's completely empty. Right. Right, destruction magic. There we go. Rotten spells, that's upstairs. Philosophy's upstairs. What else? Okay, dungeons, that's upstairs. Let me see if this fire one is. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is. Shrunk the list down, damn it. That's upstairs, I know that much. That's necromancy, that's on my way. That's alchemy, that's literally just over here. Right, Philosopher's Stone. Right, Army of the Dead. That is over here. Oh no, Commanding Army of the Dead's the other side. Right, Psychology, that's upstairs. And Philosophy is upstairs. Right, Philosophy is this side. Psychology is the other side. Right, Power and Ethics. Do I have this already? Right, at least I know the rest of them are all downstairs, so that's going to be see if this is actually a 5. Yeah, it's a 5, okay. 2 and 4. Level up. Okay, with 3 points to spend. Okay, let's do insight. Shelf guide so I don't get lost. And the auto shelving lasts a little bit longer. Right. Right, do I already have... Nope, this is a new shelf, right. 3, 4, 8, 9, and 7. Okay, so rotten spells is... aha! There. Okay, divination. Healing. Items. Music. Beasties. Stealth. Destruction. That's destruction. That's necromancy. I really wish I could just jump down. It would just make things so much easier. Right. Rituals for calling and commanding the dead. That is necromancy. I keep forgetting that is over the other side. Right. That is number 6. Okay. Psychokinesis. Is this destruction magic? Yes, it is. Okay. Explosions. Okay, that must be a... Okay, so it does go in there. Oh, it's there. I'm an idiot. Right. Stealth, 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 stealth. Air. Right. Tears of the Beast. I want to say that's on this side. Yes, it is. I want to say this is music. Right, that's a 10. That's there. And then these two are up here. I actually thought that was a new shelf for a minute. It's a good thing I went and checked. Right. 10, 6, 8, Crystal Tome. That goes there. Okay, romance, romance. Archery. Well, that's alchemy. Curses, curses. Alchemy, archery. Psychology. Dungeons. Toxin brewing and disposal. And then extraction of high purity? Okay. So, I need ones that are going upstairs. Romance. Archery. Warrior. Art. I always get the two confused. Because their covers are very similar. Right. Right, Battlefield Logic. Is that a new shelf? I think it might be. Yes, it is. It's a new shelf. Okay. These are archery. Right, fundamentals of archery. Number 9. Applied archery oh, hang on, art of the arrow. Art of the arrow's over here. So let me pop that in. And then applied archery tactics. Right, effort builds confidence, confidence leads to action. That is over the other side. So actually, let me pull up the dungeon resources one because that's... I passed that on the way around. Right, also the romance novel. Actually, you know what? I'll do the romance novels in a second. Let me see. Right. You know what? Let me leave that till last. Okay, Senior and the Beast. Right, Pact Beneath the Stars. That's that one. Midsummer Sweet Dream. Okay, Senior and the Beast. They go up there. I figure with not very many of them left. Ah, too far. What the hell just happened there? That was weird. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Shelves. 10th of the way done. Dear. Right. Prospero code. Is here. Dungeon tactics. That's over here. But only. Okay, it's one, yeah. Right, romance novel. Lies More Beautiful Than Truth, Volume 1. Okay, that's a 3-part. Right. Oops. Right place, wrong shelf. Right, Sword Saint. Weapon compendium. I'm taking some of these because I think they might be destruction. That's an art book. It's literally just the next one over. I want to see these are all. Yeah. Why did I do that? I've done it again. I pressed 2 when I meant to press W. Right, Great King of Terror. That is over here. 1 right guess in 100 makes a seer. This could be, yeah, last. Okay, Animal Oracles. Okay, the Seer's Journal. Book of Constellations. Prophecy by the Three Witches. Done in a while. Hide versus seek. Okay, we've got 3, 7, 10, 9, and hey, we finished the row. Right. Catastrophic entities, I know that is over here. And then right. Fire Volume 5, Pulverization, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, right. Just gonna level up the sword, which massively reduces the cooldown. Oh, okay. Oh. Part of me wants to keep going because it's a weird number. Right, you know what? I've got 1,023 books. Let's see if I can put away 2 more books. So that'll at least take me up to 1,025. Because I'd only leaving it on 1,023, it feels weird. Or actually, could I take a book off the shelf? Perfect, right. That actually makes it a bit more easy, because then I've got exactly 2,050 books to go. But this is so pretty. Look at the library. It's so pretty. Actually, what does it look like at the other times? Right, let's see. We've got... Oh! I can do a dynamic. So this will change. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep it with that. If it's gonna change, I will keep it at that. I will keep the dynamic setting. Right, I still have no clue how to find the keys, because I'm noticing these all have different colours and different sigils. So I don't know if that particularly means anything or not. Because these chests contain the minor magic. So yeah, I don't know what to do about those. But this is where I'm at, so... Whew. Okay, let me just... switch over... Oh, right. Made a decent amount of progress, I think. Got a lot more shelves done. Getting those powers has definitely helped. And also being able to use them together. I really love that. Like, they can exist on their own, but it works really well when you blend them all together. So, yay. So yeah, probably gonna, see, with Sunday, I don't know whether to keep doing this. Or... and the curses, yeah. I don't know whether to keep doing this. Or... do a bit more of... Baldur's Gate. Well, Baldur's Gate 3, anyway. Because I'm able to make some decent progress in that as well. And I'm still looking for suggestions for other things to play now that I'm kind of curse people. You know what I should do? Curse people to stand on Lego. It's like, you are cursed, but your curse is you will stand on Lego. Yeah, I'll do that. Curse people to stand on Lego. It's unavoidable. That's part of the fun, AJ, that it's so brutal. But yeah, so Sunday will either be more of this or Baldur's Gate 3. Whichever one. And obviously I'm still looking for suggestions on Game Pass titles to play, because now that RE Village is done, well, as done as I'm going to get it, because with games like this, I'm too freaked out to be a completionist. I am far too freaked out. Mainly because I don't want to be trapped with the baby again. No, thank you. Just me stunned in a volcano. Unfortunately, Resident Evil Village has no volcanoes. I'm also not near any in the actual world as well. As far as I know. Anywho. Curses to the king. Maybe you should change your name to AJ Housen. With all the cursing. AJ Druidhausen. But yeah, right, I'm gonna head out for tonight. This has been fun. Like I say, I'm in a little bit of a better place than I was mentally. I'm still not I'm still not 100%, nowhere even close mentally, but I'm a little better than I was. So hopefully this is me maybe finding a way out of this episode. But I'll just have to see how the next couple of days goes. Yeah, please don't send curses my way. I don't have enough human monies to pay anybody to not curse me. And I'm not good enough at anything to be paid human monies to stop people cursing me. Or to undo any curses that have already been done. Right, so again, hopefully back on Sunday. And thank you to everybody for popping in, chatting, lurking, hanging out, doing whatever it is you want to do. I hope this has been entertaining. This is a fun little game. I'm quite enjoying it. Apart from the fact that when I press the wrong keys. Although I am tempted to see how it plays with a controller. I might do that actually. See how it plays with a controller the next time I do this. Yeah, it's a nice little game. Let's say it popped up on my TikTok. And I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. And yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. I am happy I turned off the timer though, because there is a time. It is on Steam, yes. It is on Steam. Because that's where I got it. But. Right. I'm gonna head out. So until next time. Which again will be Sunday. Love you, bye.